totally original Let's Play.
Hello everyone, welcome to the final challenge.
This is it.
So Zane is gonna be relatively on his own here. He has been practicing and practicing and practicing, and we're gonna prove that my theory was correct.
DVDs.
Yeah, that you can relatively easily learn how to play zombies. If you've been watching this whole thing, then you've gone through the whole entire process from 0 to hero, and Zane is doing the Easter egg on this map for the first time. So he has been practicing the Easter egg itself, and I made him an Easter egg guide, fun little Easter egg guide, so that he could practice it. But he hasn't done the boss fight yet, so he gets to the boss fight and then stops. That way he's efficient at the steps, but I wanted to make sure it wasn't like, yeah, he's beaten the boss fight like 5 or 6 times already, you know. So I wanted to actually have it be a challenge. So he did watch what to do. I just showed him the boss fight one time and showed him what to do, and then the part after the boss fight. So that way, I mean, come on, because, you know, we all of us who beat the Easter egg, you watched a guide and you watched the boss fight, so it wouldn't be fair if he had never seen it at all.
Give me a damn break.
Yeah. But I just wanted to make sure that he didn't basically just practice it a bunch and beat it, and then, you know, doesn't even matter. So, but I have faith that we're not gonna have any problems because
I've done it all well before.
Yeah.
Obviously, I haven't done the boss fight.
Yeah, we were even practicing yesterday.
Yeah.
Some little one-on-one time.
One-on-one. You ever watch that show?
Teacher and his student, you know.
Now, one thing that they always tell you as a child is on test day, you do 2 things that are really important. You eat a good breakfast.
Yep.
And you make sure you're well rested. I did one of those things.
Yeah.
Not very well rested.
Yeah.
For a couple of reasons.
Yeah.
Nick really doesn't approve of one of them. But the other ones are his fault anyway.
Fuck you. It's because I wouldn't stop.
It's because he ate a bunch of graham crackers in bed. I stayed the night at Nicholas's house last night, and I slept on his floor. And I used to be just fine doing that, but my body's getting old and my bones are getting old, and so my body gets sore and I have to shift a lot. And then he ate a pack of graham crackers, and I'm sitting here in the dark listening to him to go. And then I don't know what he was doing, but he crinkled the wrapper for like at least 45 minutes.
No, I didn't.
Guarantee. And then
bullshit.
And then after that, it's just. I'm just gonna pause for just a second. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but it's just for like 24 hours. I'm pretty sure there's a whole sun and moon cycle.
Okay, so I left some graham cracker dust on my bed and
apparently
needed to clean it off. Hey, at least I was doing it in the opposite direction.
I didn't know
and
that.
I wasn't fucking
I
brushing the crumbs onto your face.
I didn't feel any crumbs, so I didn't assume that you were.
But I just wanted to make sure that... And it was for like, 2 minutes maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
There were just a lot of graham cracker crumbs.
But it was also like, there was at least 2 different sessions where you did that.
Yes. But meanwhile, this motherfucker's sitting here listening to me. I was laughing about it. I started eating the graham crackers.
What else am I not going to be listening
And when I realized how loud it was, I started fucking laughing about it.
Now, he did make the point that I should have been already asleep by then.
Yeah, exactly.
And the reason I wasn't is because I started reading It by Stephen King.
And he's afraid of a book.
Nighttime is... It's not the book I'm afraid of. I mean, I understand that, yes, it's childish. It's a deep-seated, old, unreasonable, unprovable fear. I get it. I know. Doesn't mean that in the dark of the night it doesn't still get to me.
In the dark of the night, she'll come and take you away.
Have you ever seen Anastasia?
No.
With the in the dark of the night, evil will find her.
No.
Ooh, wow. It's a good fucking song.
That sounds pretty fucking not good.
But I'm running on like, I don't know, 3 hours of real, like reliable sleep.
Yeah, but to be fair, he's gonna be.
It's
That apparently that's the way that it's been, and that's the way that it's gonna pick up that new,
no, it's not the way that it's been.
and the way that it's pick up that new.
I got it. Most of the nights it hasn't been like that. It's only been like two really bad nights, including last night.
You know, the only thing I've ever really gotten nightmares about was Sonic EXE.
Oh yeah, dude, that makes sense.
I had actual legitimate fucking nightmares.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh boy.
But my problem is not that I have nightmares, it's that I can't fall asleep.
I don't have that problem.
Yeah, it's different. Everybody's special.
But I was watching like videos in bed, and I watched a whole 40-minute ass long video.
Yeah.
And then I hear him tossing and turning, and I'm like, you all right down there, buddy?
No, he's
And
you doing all right down there, young man? 'Cause he's my fucking great grandma.
and you were like, yo, and I'm like, you know, you're tossing and turning, and you're like, it's been like 20 minutes. I'm like, no, it hasn't.
You know, that's one thing I've noticed too. I don't know why, but when I can't sleep, time flies.
Yeah.
Like I'll check the time and it's been like an hour. I'm like, holy fuck.
Yeah. For me, it's the opposite. If I am just laying in bed, it feels like, God, I've been laying here for like an hour, and then I look at the clock and it's been like 20 minutes, and I'm like, holy shit, actually, never
I
mind.
haven't got my loose change yet.
But I don't have a problem with that because, well, that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, I don't want time to fly when I want to go to sleep.
Yeah.
But I just,
But the sleep deprivation will just make it more of a victory if I do this.
yeah.
It'll just be like one more challenge I overcame.
Yeah. Gonna focus up, young man.
I'm trying, Pappy. There we go. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but he calls me young man.
Yeah. All the fucking time, dude.
And somebody who didn't have
Parents growing
as
up.
much control now over their temper as I do might get really annoyed by that. Because he's literally, you know how much older he is than me? We've talked about this before.
Yeah.
You know how much? He is older than me. I will give him
Yeah.
that. You know how much? Probably less than 24 hours.
Yeah. Probably. But it doesn't. That's dude. Whenever I tell that story, that's what you know.
What?
Everyone's like, wow, you guys really are fucking
Destined.
yeah. Destined to be together. And then I'm like, wait, hold on, what? No, I don't. No, I think there's been a misunderstanding. Like,
It's
gosh,
very
you guys really
sweet.
must love each other. Love is a strong
Yeah.
word. I don't know that I would maybe use love. But regardless of all of that, I think that already my program has proved itself. Zane
Good.
just needs to drive it home.
And I don't need to do anything.
Yeah.
I could go down on this round and we'd still be...
No, that would actually probably be pretty bad.
Yeah, I'll probably do that. You know, I'll plan to go
Yeah,
down on
I'll
this
probably
round.
do that. You know, I think I'll just stop right now and just let go of the fucking controller.
One thing your guy has done, though, is made me really pissed off when I don't get the equipment that I want.
Yeah.
Because this motherfucker's over here getting fucking like 4 stim shots and 3 C4s by the
Yeah.
time he's done. And I'm like, great.
I didn't buy any of it. It was just pickups.
I have a decoy and no lethals. This
Yeah.
is great.
Okay, but you need to make sure that you pick up a lethal,
I know.
because that was
I know.
your problem
Yeah, I did have that problem once.
getting to the tank
Yeah.
with that damn lethal.
And that is, but you can still buy them, which is not ideal, but you can.
Yeah, don't go down.
I'm not gonna just go down, Grandma.
Now don't go down, young man.
Now be careful there.
Oh,
Hey, motherfucker!
hey!
Yeah. You can tell like when the game is smiling on you,
Yeah.
on which
Oh yeah, dude.
try.
That's obviously the box isn't super important in this game, but boy howdy, that's getting super great box luck. So what's the plan here?
I'm gonna leave one more zombie,
Nice.
and then I'm gonna go down, and I'm gonna go all the way through power.
Nice. Just
And then
making
I'm
sure.
gonna kill that zombie. And then I beat these straight.
Yeah.
He's the boss.
Yes.
That guy's the boss.
Correct. Dude, fucking Strauss again? Jeez.
Yeah, we get Strauss. Well, actually, I don't, but he gets Strauss. It's because we're on your PlayStation.
Yeah.
We never get Dr. Gray.
Yeah.
And we have agreed that Dr. Gray is the best one.
Because she's the most interesting. She's the most interesting. I'm glad that you can do the coffin Nancy string without like a long range weapon though. The one on the ceiling, the ball on the ceiling.
What
is
the hell
always
does
the
that have
one.
to do with Dr. Gray? I'm not done talking
But
about Dr.
well, I
Gray.
was. What I'm saying is that
We never get Dr. Gray, but at least you can do the coffin dance.
yeah, the first time that I did it and just only had the gallow, I went and bought the 1911 off the wall because I didn't think that the shot would make it. I thought the one up on the ceiling was too far away. So, which is a waste of fucking points.
It's a waste of fucking point.
Yeah, waste of fucking points.
Doctor is not what I think it is. My God.
In the dark of the night, evil will find her.
Just remember how fucking hard Black Ops 3 was.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god.
This is child's play compared
It's
to
really
that.
it's really a different fucking. I mean, it's cool
Yeah.
that it's so different. Like,
Yeah.
those different options are still out there, and because they made a modern version,
Yeah.
you have all those playable options. It's almost like playing Resident Evil 4 for the first time when you're an adult gamer,
Mm.
and it's like this feels really wonky, but it's kind of like learning how to drive a vehicle that handles differently.
Yeah. Like a
Like
big ass fucking truck.
And once you get it down, it's still really fun.
Yeah. Unless you drive a big ass fucking truck. Regularly.
What?
Hey!
Oh, sick, dude.
Stim shoot! Hey!
What? Oh,
Body armor!
fuck yeah, dude. The game is smiling on me.
Yeah. You might want to go to a fucking casino after this, dude.
No.
Never again.
Never. Well, maybe once. I don't know. I've never been. I shouldn't judge.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Well, maybe once.
Well. What, hello, give me the fucking.
You were-
See
you-
that I'm
yeah.
fucking standing there looking at it, but it's like, nah, not this time. Smiling on you, my ass.
Yeah. That's the game's fault. The game needs to play it for you.
Fuck you. You know what I mean? I was looking right at it. Don't forget to get your dead shot loose change. And your elemental pop. Nick never remembers to get elemental pop
Yeah.
loose change. Because he's.
I
stupid.
remembered it in the guide.
That's what you sound like.
Yeah, I know. I am kind of dumb.
Everybody listens to me talk and they just listen to this other guy.
Yeah.
And they're like, what is this fucking channel?
Yeah. I have a speech impediment.
Oh, I'm
Let's
sorry.
make fun of it.
Oh, God. Ah, fuck, you did it. You made me the asshole.
Yeah.
You bastard.
Hell yeah.
You snake.
Hell fucking yeah.
That
bitch.
looks like one.
Yeah, I know.
That's fucking sweet ass snakes.
Me?
They have
No.
just returned from
The
the other
developers.
Oh.
Trying to trick you.
What? I'm not sure about that. That's a little far, isn't it?
Oh, boy, you got...
Craig Houston, you fucking snake. See?
Yeah,
I was right in my worry.
I know. Hey, dude. I have an irrational fear that he's just going to jump right down over the spot when I try to shoot it.
Yeah.
And die. Now I can kill him. Where are you?
Yeah, I was gonna say he's too far away.
I
You
should have
gotta-
waited. Nuh-uh.
Hey,
Didn't get a critical, though.
you got a whole 90. A whole 90 ass points.
Oh, this guy's not going to die.
Yeah, he's never gonna fucking die. Like, just ignore him.
No. What else am I going to do?
You break my controller.
You do this.
Yeah, I shouldn't. But
Well-
it's also my controller.
It's only once.
So if I break my... You did it... No, this is now the second time you've done it with my controller.
I've never done this with your
Yeah,
controller.
you did. You did it yesterday.
That's false.
That's 100% true. Roll the footage.
You
Oh, wait, we're watching it right now. This is a
Yeah,
reenactment.
This is just the take. This is just a shot from yesterday. I'm not
Yeah.
actually playing. We're just talking over it.
Yeah, well, the one good thing there is that people hearing the fucking stick clicking, you can at least, that's a little bit of proof that it's in real time, that we're doing it live.
Not really.
Nope.
That is interesting. It seems to.
You saw him do it though, right?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah, I did it, and
I don't think I've ever actually done it.
yeah.
In the dark of the night, evil will find her. Ooh, wow, ooh. Where my dog's at? Where my dog's at? Whoa. Whoa. Nick gets nervous when he watches me.
Yeah.
Like a mom in the car with their...
Like a grandma.
Like a mom. Well, yeah. Like a grandma in the car and their grandson's just learning how to drive.
Yeah.
And they're trying to be calm, but every now and then at a turn or a... It usually happens at like a lane change. They'll be like, oh.
Yeah.
Make sure you
That's the way it was.
Whoa.
Yeah, I was gonna say. That's the way it was when I was learning how to drive.
Your grandma taught you how to drive?
No, but there was one time that my grandma was in the car while I was driving.
My grandma was also learning how to drive.
No. And there was... my parents teaching me how to drive, it was like lunacy. Because my dad is so aggressive when he's like, you know, someone's going 5 miles an hour under the speed limit.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, fucking hurry up!
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing? And I'm like, Jesus, calm down. But he was doing that when I'm driving, and it's like, shut the fuck up, motherfucker. And there was one time that what would happen to me is they would do that, and then I would start driving really poorly.
Yeah.
And then they would start pointing out all the shit that I was doing wrong.
Yeah.
And it just made it worse.
Come on, big boy.
And so there was one time that I was pulling up to a stop, and I was trying to. It was a pretty busy road, and I was trying to turn onto that road.
Yeah.
And he was like, I was inching forward because I was trying to see what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, there's another guy on the other side of the road who's also trying to do what I'm doing, turn onto the road. And I'm moving forward a little bit, and he's like, you need to fucking stop it. And I'm like, what? And he's like, you keep moving forward, and this guy needs to go, and he thinks that you're gonna go. And I'm like, well, I'm not gonna go. I'm trying to see what's happening. And he's like, yeah, I don't fucking care what you're doing because, you know, you're making this guy think that he's never gonna go, and then you're never gonna go, and then you're gonna go at the same time, you're gonna hit each other or whatever. And I'm like, shut the fuck up, asshole. You know, like, I'm, you know, a angsty teen, and
Yeah.
it's like, it was just a whole ass nightmare. So after that, I was like, all right, you're never gonna be in the fucking car with me ever again. Like, you're as long as I'm learning how to drive.
Yeah.
And my mom was the only one who sort of got the idea that, or realized that it was just making it worse whenever
That's good.
whenever they were doing that. So she stopped doing it. She would just stop talking entirely.
Yeah.
And wouldn't, you know. And then there was one time in the school parking lot where I mean, I was like 17, I think. 16,
He's only
17.
17.
Yeah, and because I got my driver's license when I was 18, so
Yeah.
I didn't get a learner's permit
I know, because I used to drive to school.
when I was 15 or whatever. Mainly because I didn't have a fucking car to drive.
He
so
calls
what was
me
the
young
point?
man, and I used to drive him to school.
Yeah. That was only for like a year though.
Well, year's a long time.
I got my driver's license my senior year of high school, so and I've been driving ever since, homie. But
We're recording this in the car.
yeah. But hey, what the fuck are you doing?
I thought you were talking
Trying
to
to
me.
drive me.
For a second, I thought I did something wrong, and I was like, oh no, I fucked it.
But the I do want to think, what is the next step?
Oh, I know what the next
yeah.
step is.
What is
dude.
the next step?
I'm gonna grab the key card, and I'm gonna go get the shockwave,
Good job. Cause
and then that's it.
I was playing and I forgot to grab the fucking key card
Oh yeah,
and
and
then
then
it
it
despawned.
despawned, dude. That is some shit.
Yeah. And I just had to restart.
Yeah, just fucking give up at that point.
But so there was one time in the school parking lot where I was driving through the parking lot. I'm going like 5 miles an hour.
Driving through
And
the parking lot, I'm going like
someone, it was a pretty
Oh.
small parking lot. There was barely enough room for 2 cars to go by each other. You know, in between the parked cars. And someone, oh, never mind, you've got C4. And someone starts backing up. Is that another C4 on the ground? Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, baby.
And someone starts backing up while I'm going behind them.
I'm gonna go pack.
And I'm on the opposite side of them, right? So I'm not, actually, you know what? I wasn't. So they were backing up on my right side. And so what I did was I saw them start to back up, and I moved over to the left sort of lane, if you want to call it that, for the parking
I
lot.
could call it that.
And they kept backing up. They never stopped backing up. And I just moseyed right on by them. And my mom was in the car, and she's sitting in the passenger side, and the car is backing up, and she thinks that it's going to back up into him. And all I heard from her was,
oh.
And we get by. What?
I just remembered a story I need to tell, but go ahead.
We get by. Well, you need to focus. So, we get by, and she just goes, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And I'm like, "What?" And she goes,
God.
"How did you stay so calm? That person was backing up into us."
Questioning you, Sam.
yeah. And I'm like, I don't know,
I'm
dude.
gonna go get Kirk
Who
revived.
fucking cares, man? You know, like I totally just don't even give a shit. And she's just like, Jesus Christ. But that was, I think, the moment where she realized that I had it under control, and that if she had been like, whoa, watch out, or whatever, it just would have made things worse.
Oh, yeah.
And so whenever, I mean, that's the way that I am, you know, when I'm driving. I'm so fucking calm. I don't really give a shit. Me and my brother almost got fucking beheaded by a semi.
And by the king?
Because I was on a frontage road, and there's a truck stop on the side of that fucking road, and a truck. Okay, to be fair, I didn't realize that the speed limit had gone from 55 down to 45 and then down to 35, and so in the 35 I was still going 55, and this semi just pulls out as I'm barreling down the road towards it. And I was like, I've got two options. Either A, I try to go under the truck and we get beheaded. I've seen Mythbusters. Or B.
Well, hold on. So when you preface the story by "we almost got beheaded,"
Yeah.
you mean I could have made a decision?
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. Or B, I go onto the left side of the road onto the oncoming traffic, which I can't see because this semi just pulled out in front of me, and hope that there's not a fucking car coming, and we, you know, go face first into another car. And I chose option B, and there happened to not be oncoming traffic. And as soon as I got onto the left-hand side of the road, then I pulled off the road.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just like, it was me and my brother in the car, and I just looked at him, and I'm like, holy shit. And he's just like, oh my god, hold on, before you start driving again. I need to just take a second to
Yeah.
wait for my life to flash before my eyes.
Yeah.
And we were on our way to get the new Foo Fighters album at the time. And I was just like, wow, that was insane. And then we just went to Barnes & Noble to get the new Foo Fighters album. Fun fact, Barnes & Noble didn't have it. Yeah, so we had to go to Best Buy to get it. But which is funny because Best Buy basically doesn't even sell CDs anymore.
Yeah.
But that was in 2014 or 15 or whatever. So, but that has happened so many fucking times where I should have gotten into an accident. You know, I've spun out in the middle of the goddamn highway before. Actually, it wasn't a highway, I don't think. But when it was raining, I have had many times I've had people, like probably drunk assholes, get into my lane, headed towards me, and I just pull off to the side of the road. That happened with you one time, when I was in the car.
What happened?
Someone was headed towards us.
On
the wrong side of the road.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
But that's why whenever I have the opportunity to drive, I always take the opportunity, because I just, you know, I enjoy driving, but also I just don't trust other people as much as I trust myself.
Yeah.
Call me paranoid, I guess. Yeah, I know.
Weapon
Now, don't-
storage at maximum. Dude, come on.
I shouldn't have said anything. I'm sorry. I'm being my parents.
We're not
Like-
playing Black Ops 3. Yeah.
Maybe I should go, whoa.
Dude, you know who's bad at that too?
You?
My step.
Oh, yeah. I bet, dude. She
Oh.
seems like she would be.
Yeah, I do not envy my little sister when she
Yeah.
had to learn to drive under my stepmom.
Yeah.
And it's not just like, it's like a sharp, like,
Yeah.
and it's just
Yeah, dude.
not helping anybody.
Yeah.
God, I kind of got my heart racing just doing that.
Oh shit, dude.
Just doing that little gasp.
Yeah, dude. I thought you were gonna say gag. Doing that little gag,
Little
dude.
gag I did.
Yeah, that little fucking bit. That I
Fuck
was doing there.
yeah!
I mean, you don't need it, but
But I want it.
dude, there's another one behind you on
Are you for real?
the. Yeah,
Are you for real?
right there.
Okay.
Now, did you? Never mind.
Did I what?
Never fucking mind, dude.
Now you got me questioning.
No, you did it.
But I missed something.
No,
Unleashes a devastating shockwave.
I thought that you were gonna change it out with the gallow on accident,
Don't die.
but you didn't.
That terrifies me, dude.
Yeah,
Ah!
you did. You did a good job this time,
Yeah.
cause last time you did that, you waited too long, and then the zombie
And I
caught
had
up to you.
Had to use my ether scope.
Yeah.
I mean, not ether scope.
Ether scope, yeah. I had to use my ether scope to scan for portals. He trapped me, and I was like, "Where's the portals?"
Speaking of ether scope, that's where we are now.
Yes. And now, you're not gonna make the fucking shitty ass mistake that I made.
I don't remember. I remember you made a mistake, but now I don't remember what it was.
I waited until after doing the fucking ghost step to get the dog, and then the dog died.
Oh yeah,
It worked in my fucking guide. That dog lasted forever.
that's true.
That dog lasted
what-
for
that's
like
what-
10 minutes.
That's what confused. That's what confused me so much about it.
Yeah.
I was like, ah.
So do you remember where this part is gonna be?
It's not the plane
No.
because that's what
That was where the swamp
we were
portal was.
expecting last
Yeah.
time. So it must be that's the plane. Stupid ass.
Yep. Correct. Stupid ass. Correct.
So it must be this one, the one that looks like a fishbone,
Yep. Yippee yep.
and then it's random. So let's go check the power.
You do what you do. I prefer not to check the power
Why?
because it takes longer to get down here than it does to get to the grass
That's a
site.
good point.
So if it's not down here, then you just wasted a buttload of time,
And I
like you
wasted
just
a
did.
buttload of time.
Yep.
It's okay. I've done this before and still had time. So let's hope and pray.
Yeah. Hope and or pray.
Choose.
Jews?
Choose.
Oh.
No. What the hell? What?
I don't know. You're the one who's saying weird shit.
Oh, beard shit.
Interesting.
Oh, didn't see you going there.
Yeah, right. That's what it feels like when you get stamina up.
Yeah.
When you're blazing through your...
God, it feels good to have stamina.
Yeah. That's you. We totally wrong noise. I was doing I forgot what that's called, but when you're exhaust,
Yeah,
it makes
No,
the popping.
I know,
you know.
and that's what I was trying to do, and then it didn't go to that.
But you did like a fucking startup, like a.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do this now because
Yeah.
this part, like,
That's what I was talking about.
this part makes you more anxious than almost every other.
In my fucking guide, I kept a dog here for so long. I did the whole entire ghost step no problem, without needing to, like, do it.
Trying to accidentally kill a zombie and it's fucking-
He may already be dead.
No!
He might have died from one of the
No!
things because I don't see him.
I didn't see it say zombie executed.
Nope. he's
Aha!
not dead.
Yay!
So you've got a zombie and a dog, but not a zombie dog.
I don't know where that dog is.
He's all right.
Crafty.
He's fine.
He's doing okay.
Oh, there he is.
Hi, bud. Don't kill my horn. Where are you?
You
Ooh!
do you remember what I
Ooh!
said?
Ooh!
You remember how to keep that from happening?
Knife.
Yes.
Knife to zapper.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we need to build all the parts. Elemental
No.
parts. Oh, the ghost step.
Yeah.
Part that I always fucking forgetting to do.
Because it won't spawn in the portals
Yeah.
until you do
Part
this part.
that I am always forgetting to do.
I kind of wish this Easter egg, I kind of wish you could do, as long as you were in the Dark Ether, you could do any step that would just required you to be in the Dark Ether. Because you could get it done
That's how I thought it worked at first.
Yeah,
And then,
by round 5 or some shit if you're able to do that.
And our big buddy boy is here. Press square twice.
Big buddy boy, big buddy boy.
Hey, I want to talk to my friend.
He calls me his big buddy boy.
Come here, friend. I love you. I am your big buddy boy.
I'm not gonna get that one because it's irrelevant.
Alright, okay, we get it.
Hey man, I'm just following your guide.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a drink of water since I'm impervious to damage right now.
Yeah. As soon as you start to... Well, this one lasts so fucking long.
Yeah. It's probably not true. I'm not impervious to damage. I'm just
No. They're just gonna ignore you.
impervious to...
Ignore you.
Ignore ye. Ye shall be ignored.
it starts to...
Now this is the part that Nick forgot to do like a big idiot.
Yeah. Yeah, we were practicing and I forgot to go and hit the computer
But you know what? That's
and
why...
thought that it had glitched out.
That's a good... Yeah, and we were both like... The game broke.
And I just started burning through the fucking rounds trying to see if the portals would spawn and then realized what the mistake was.
But I'll tell you what, that says something for practicing at not full speed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't always have to practice at 100% effort, because when you leave yourself open to forget things, it makes you more apt to remember them later, because you're like, oh, specifically this thing
Yeah.
we couldn't progress because we didn't do.
Which is a very common, like, that, it's not so much anymore as Easter egg steps become more,
Bitch.
like, obvious, I guess, maybe not the right word, but they become like more reasonable, where it's like, oh, this definitely makes sense, you do this and then you do that. But when the steps are more obscure,
Yeah.
it's kind of like, what do you do? You know, everyone kind of has their own idea of what actually triggers this or triggers that, and
Okay, here we go.
and the problem becomes you like, you think it needs to be done in a specific way, and so you try to do it in that specific way, and that's not actually the way that it's supposed to be done.
Mm-hmm.
And it just works some of the time.
Where am I going?
Yeah, I don't know. And then you do it that way, and it doesn't work, and then you think the game is broken.
Yeah.
This step is broken. It
Yeah.
doesn't work, and it's just that you're doing it wrong, and the only reason it works for you half the time is because sometimes you're doing it the way that it's supposed to be done.
Right.
Pick up the...
You already got it.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then
See?
I'm glad, because I shouldn't have even told you to do that, so...
Yeah, you dummy.
If you're watching this in the future, make sure you click on the left to see the next episode.
If you haven't made it to the future, click on the right to check out another series.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so that you get notified when we come out with new videos. And now a song on my Donkey Konga bongos. Thank you.